You won't regret not having built a bigger dev team. In fact, you'll regret ever having one at all. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're not just talking about the future. We're staring down an uncomfortable truth that's already reshaping the entire software industry. This isn't just about AI automating tasks. It's about something far more fundamental, far more brutal. The biggest lie sold to every developer and engineering manager right now is that your current team structure, your meticulously built processes, or even your existing headcount are anything more than rapidly decaying parchment. By 2026, the entire concept of a development team as we know it will be obsolete. And most of you don't even see it coming. If this feels alarming, or maybe even a little outlandish, you're not alone. But think back to the invention of the printing press. Suddenly, the entire guild of scribes, those highly skilled, indispensable human copyists, found their centuries-old craft swept away, almost overnight. One machine, operated by one person, could do the work of 1,000 scribes. What we're witnessing with AI agents is precisely that moment for software development. You might be thinking, that's an oversimplification, our work is complex. And yes, it is. But the nature of that complexity is about to change forever. I've seen teams, even highly efficient ones, get bogged down in endless cycles of sprint planning, stand-ups, and code reviews, while a single, agent-powered individual across town is building, testing, and deploying entire features in hours, not weeks. Picture a moment where your competitor, with a fraction of your budget and 0 traditional developers on payroll, out-innovates you, not by 10%, but by 10x. This isn't hypothetical anymore. This is the new reality that's already taking hold. The power dynamic is shifting from large, coordinated groups to singular, highly leveraged individuals. These aren't just developers using AI tools. These are entrepreneurs and engineers who understand how to orchestrate autonomous AI agents to build, iterate, and deploy end-to-end systems. They're not just writing code. They're designing entire workflows where the code writes itself, the tests run themselves, and the deployments manage themselves. They are the new publishers, armed with the printing press of code. So while you might be optimizing your CI/CD pipelines or debating the merits of your next framework, the true revolution is happening somewhere else entirely. It's the silent, relentless rise of the individual AI agent operator. The kind of operator who, by 2026, will make your 10-person dev team look like a room full of diligent yet ultimately redundant scribes. You're either building the new publishing empire with this power, or you're a scribe watching your entire livelihood become obsolete parchment. The question isn't if this happens, but how you plan to survive it. Stick around, because next we're diving into the brutal truth of what you must master to not just survive, but thrive in this new era. The shocking truth we just dropped isn't hyperbole, it's the new reality. Think back to the printing press. Suddenly, one person could do the work of 1,000 scribes. That wasn't just a technological upgrade. It was an economic earthquake that rendered an entire profession obsolete. Today, AI agents are our printing press. They are not merely tools. They are autonomous entities capable of orchestrating complex development tasks from end to end. This is the paradigm shift you cannot afford to ignore, because it's already happening. And that brings us to the core message, your North Star, for this entire video. If you don't master the end-to-end orchestration of AI agents by early 2026, you'll be left watching your entire dev team, your projects, and even your own career become obsolete, while a single genius leverages this new power to build a 10x empire right in front of you. You might be thinking, is it really that urgent? Absolutely. This isn't a gradual evolution, it's a hard deadline for adaptation. What does obsolete truly mean in this context? It means more than just losing a job. It means your once critical skills become utterly irrelevant. Your team, once a powerhouse, struggles to justify its existence against a single, AI-empowered individual delivering 10 times the output. I've seen teams cling to old processes, convinced their existing expertise was enough, only to find their lead times balloon, their innovation stall, and their stakeholders look elsewhere. This isn't just about efficiency, it's about survival. But here's the critical contrast. While some are watching their livelihood become obsolete parchment by 2026, Others are building the new publishing empires. They are the AI architects, the individuals who understand how to command these agents, not just use them. They're leveraging this superpower to automate entire development cycles, from ideation to deployment, outcompeting entire legacy departments. They're not just 10x developers, they're 10x teams, encapsulated in one person. So the brutal truth is simple. You have a choice. You can either become the modern-day scribe, watching your world turn to dust, or you can become the publisher, wielding the power of this new printing press. The time to decide, to act, to master this new frontier is not tomorrow, but now. Because your career, your team, your empire, it's all a life or death game. And understanding why it is and how to win is what we tackle in the very next scene. So why should you really care about AI agents right now? It's not just about a cool new tech trend. It's about the very foundation of your career. Imagine waking up one day to find that the skills you've spent years, even decades, honing are suddenly irrelevant. That the value you bring to your team is being questioned, not because you're not good, but because one person, armed with AI agents, can do the work of an entire small team. The fear of being left behind, of your job security dissolving, isn't just a hypothetical. It's the stark reality for many who are still coding like it's 2010. This isn't about incremental change. It's a seismic shift. And it's not just your personal status at stake. Think about your team, your colleagues, the people you've built something with. What happens when your company realizes they can get 10x the output with a fraction of the headcount? Project after project, if your team isn't leveraging AI agents to accelerate, they're falling behind. That leads to missed deadlines, evaporating market share, and ultimately, painful conversations about restructuring, about layoffs. You might be thinking, surely, my company is different. But the brutal truth is, every leader is looking for efficiency, and AI agents deliver it at scale. This isn't just hyperbole. Remember the printing press? Before it, scribes painstakingly copied every document. It was slow, expensive, and limited. Then, suddenly, one person could do the work of 1,000 scribes. That's precisely what AI agents are doing to software development. You're either building the new publishing empire with this power, or you're a scribe watching your entire livelihood and team become obsolete parchment by 2026. I've seen teams paralyzed by manual processes, drowning in backlog, while a competitor with half their size, fully AI agent powered, ships features at a relentless pace, capturing their entire market segment. The difference is stark, and the clock is ticking. But here's the powerful upside. The desire that can fuel your future. Imagine the sheer creative power you could unleash. Instead of debugging endless lines of code, you're architecting entire systems, directing AI agents to build and refine them. This isn't about replacing you. It's about amplifying you. One person building a 10x empire isn't a fantasy. It's the new reality. You gain an unparalleled personal brand, seen as an innovator, a force multiplier. Your influence expands from managing tasks to shaping entire product visions. That's real status, real leverage. What kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? Do you want to be remembered as someone who clung to old ways? Or someone who harnessed revolutionary technology to build something truly impactful? With AI agents, you're not just shipping software, you're shaping industries, delivering products that weren't even conceivable before. You're building relationships with customers, not through endless bug fixes, but by consistently delivering groundbreaking value. This is your chance to lead, to innovate, to leave a mark. It's about more than just money. It's about leaving a profound, lasting legacy. So how exactly do you tap into this power? We're about to show you the playbook. All right, it's time to unveil the real playbook. The one for dominating the next era of software development. Most dev teams are stuck in the mindset of the scribe, painstakingly copying code, line by line. But this is the software industry's printing press moment. One person, armed with the right tools, can suddenly do the work of 1,000. If you don't grasp this, your entire team becomes obsolete parchment by 2026. This isn't just efficiency. It's about building a new publishing empire. So what happens when you ignore this seismic shift? Picture your product owner waiting months for a critical feature. Your sprints choked with manual tasks. Endless code reviews, environment setups, testing bottlenecks. Your team burnt out, velocity stagnant, while competitors ship daily. I've seen teams get caught in this waterfall of failure, believing more people or process is the answer. It only amplifies friction, turning small delays into cascading catastrophes. The cost? Millions in lost market share and shattered morale. You might be thinking, this sounds painfully familiar. The common mistake isn't ignoring AI, it's the integration illusions. Teams try to bolt on AI tools superficially. A copilot here, a script there. They integrate AI into their existing, fragmented workflows, instead of letting AI re-architect those workflows entirely. The hidden cost is immense. Constant context switching, manual handoffs, managing half-automated, half-manual chains. It's like putting a jet engine on a horse-drawn carriage. It moves faster briefly, but it's still fundamentally flawed, brittle, and expensive to maintain. The real solution requires a radical shift, implementing an end-to-end AI agent architecture. This isn't just adding another tool. It's about delegating entire, complex workflows to autonomous agents. Think of it as a blueprint for the new publisher, where agents don't just write code. They understand requirements, propose designs, generate tests, deploy, and monitor. The principle: define the outcome and let a network of specialized agents handle the execution, making decisions, learning, and collaborating like an invisible, hyper-efficient team. It's about systems that self-orchestrate. The proof is already emerging. Early adopters embracing this end-to-end agent architecture are reporting unprecedented efficiency. We're talking projects completing 5 to 10 times faster with significantly fewer human hours. Imagine a single developer pushing out the equivalent of a 10-person team's output. That's not an exaggeration. It's the reality for those truly leveraging this printing press moment. It's why one person can build a 10x empire. This isn't just about saving money. It's unlocking velocity that leaves traditional teams in the dust. But there's one critical mistake almost everyone makes before they even begin this transformation. After understanding the power of AI agents, there's one insidious lie that will absolutely sabotage your success before you even begin. It's the comfortable illusion of, let's just wait and see. You might be thinking, the tech isn't fully mature yet, right? Wrong. This isn't about bleeding edge. This is about missing the fundamental shift. Don't make the mistake I see countless dev teams, even entire organizations, making right now. Mistaking a technological evolution for a market revolution. The timing mistake here isn't being too early, it's being too late. Remember our printing press analogy? The invention of the printing press wasn't about the first clumsy wooden typeset. It was about the irreversible power shift it brought. Suddenly, one person could do the work of 1,000 scribes. Those who waited and saw if printing would catch on, they became obsolete parchment. AI agents are the software industry's printing press, and waiting means you're watching your livelihood, your team, your empire become obsolete by 2026. I've seen teams paralyzed by this. They spend months evaluating every new framework, every new model, while their competitors are already deploying their first profitable AI agents. They're debating the perfect font for the new book, while others are already printing entire libraries. This isn't about perfection, it's about participation. It's about building your publishing empire now. Another common pitfall that sounds right but is devastatingly wrong is trying to build every agent from scratch, perfectly, yourself, before you even understand the orchestration. It's like trying to forge every single piece of metal for your printing press without understanding how to assemble the machine, let alone print a single page. It leads to agent sprawl, maintenance nightmares, and a complete lack of strategic impact. The key isn't raw agent creation, it's masterful agent orchestration. So if you want to build a 10x empire, not watch yours crumble, your focus must shift from waiting, or even just building, to strategically adopting and orchestrating AI agents. Pick high-leverage workflows, start small, and iterate fast. The goal isn't just to have agents, it's to build a new, hyper-efficient publishing system that empowers one person to do the work of 1,000. But how do you identify those high-leverage workflows? And what does strategic orchestration actually look like? That's exactly what we're breaking down next. You've heard the warnings. You understand the stakes. Now let's talk about the upside. The profound, life-altering upside of truly mastering AI agents. This isn't just about efficiency. It's about a generational leap in leverage. Think back to the printing press. Before it, Scribes painstakingly copied manuscripts. After it, one person could disseminate knowledge that would have taken 1,000 lifetimes. AI agents are your printing press. No. They're how one person, or a small, agile team, builds a 10x empire that crushes traditional, bloated dev teams. But how do you actually achieve that 10x? It boils down to mastering AI agent orchestration. This means moving beyond simple prompts to architecting multi-agent workflows, where AI agents collaborate, review, and iterate on complex tasks. It's about becoming the conductor of an autonomous orchestra, directing specialized AIs to handle everything from architectural design to code generation, testing, and even deployment strategies. This is an intermediate skill, yes, but accessible. I've seen teams bogged down for months on a single feature, suddenly able to prototype, validate, and launch a complete microservice in weeks. Picture a moment where a single dev, armed with a few well-orchestrated AI agents, can spin up a fully functional, tested API endpoint that would typically take a small team days, in mere hours. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's the new baseline for those who adapt. You might be thinking, is this really achievable for me? Absolutely, with the right focus. Here's the brutally concrete outcome. Master AI agent orchestration and advanced prompt engineering now, and you will gain the ability to launch complex, market-ready products 5x faster than traditional teams. This translates directly to avoiding or saving an estimated 70% on your total development costs within the next 12 to 18 months. That's a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound outcome that will redefine your output. This isn't just about shaving off a few percentages here or there. It's about becoming the architect of your own software publishing empire. It's about wielding the power of 1,000 scribes with your own 2 hands, creating value at an unprecedented scale. Those who seize this moment won't just keep their jobs, they'll own the future. Don't be the scribe watching the world move on. The question isn't if this will happen, but when you decide to be on the winning side. Next, let's look at your very last chance to build this empire. Here we are. This isn't just another tech trend. It's the software industry's printing press moment. AI agents are here. You have a choice. Will you wield this power to build your publishing empire, or become the scribe, watching your livelihood and team become obsolete by 2026? This is your last chance. Your move, right now, decides your future. Old dev teams, slow cycles, fragmented efforts, unsustainable. Wait, hesitate, cling to outdated processes. And you're outmaneuvered by individuals moving at the speed of thought. You might be thinking, my team is efficient. I'm telling you, today's efficiency is 2026's obsolescence. What separates winners from losers in this AI agent revolution? Relentless experimentation and rapid integration. Don't just read, build with them. Picture a developer instructing an AI agent to diagnose a complex API bug, suggest fixes, and even implement a pull request, all in minutes. That's happening now, transforming individual output. This isn't about replacing humans. It's amplifying human ingenuity. Mastering AI agents means building a strategic advantage so profound it feels unfair. You're turning yourself, or a small team, into a 10x empire, capable of out-innovating, out-shipping, and out-competing even the largest incumbents. Pure leverage, on a scale never seen before. So, your challenge is clear. You have 48 hours to start. Just 48 hours to dive into AI agents, pick a simple use case, and build something. After that, the window for easy entry shrinks dramatically, and consequences accelerate. Thanks for watching. If this resonated, hit like. Comment your biggest takeaway, or what you're building. Subscribe and hit the bell for more. Grab the full AI Agent Playbook, link in description.